Vitali and the Indian situation, that was recommended to me the other day, so I want to check it out. I've got the gist of it, but people were saying it's like Vitali versus India. I don't understand what that means, so I'm checking it out. This is Decoy Voice doing his breakdown on it. I think he came out with this yesterday, called He's Cooked.
Vitaly's live streams went from getting him 9 months in Filipino prison to possibly receiving a $1 million lawsuit, all over his desperate attempts at internet clout, as he live streamed his hunting of predators until he accused an innocent man.
Right here.
Wait, where did she? I swear to God, she never told me.
Wait, really?
Seen. I swear.
Oh shit! My bad, bro.
Wait.
You're good.
No, I swear to God.
Sorry, bro. Wrong person.
Maybe it's a misunderstanding.
Wait, no, dude, listen. 18, I swear to God. I swear.
Let me read this real quick.
Wait, no, wait.
What? Hold on, let me read. Yo, one at a time. One at a time.
Let me just show you, okay, so you guys know that, I'm not playing or anything like that.
Okay, these again, predator catchers are primarily like the YouTubers who have reached the end of their career and have started doing this because it's like the only thing they can do to continue what they do. Like Vitali went to prison in the Philippines after being an annoying IRL streamer, and then he was finally getting out of that. He made it to the US once again, and he started the predator hunting. Which I haven't been hearing much about him till apparently he's made a mistake. My guess is he's tracked him there falsely and has accused him in public in front of, well, now probably a billion people who have now learned the name and context and everything falsely of being a predator. Because I'm assuming it was false. I'm assuming there's no truth to it at all. He ruined his life. I'm guessing because no matter what, these kind of accusations, whether they're true or not, can literally ruin people. Well, they can ruin men. Heck, there are female streamers who have admitted on camera to doing things like this in reverse, but they're perfectly fine. If anything, they get a boost in popularity. But for men, their careers are over when it comes to something like this. False accusations like this are completely harmful to guys, whether they're content creators or not. Just the fact that that accusation can get out there to millions upon millions, hundreds of millions, close to a billion people, because not everyone will ever know everything, will end up thinking this person is a terrible human being. Yeah, it's life ruining.
Yo, can you read the whole evidence?
Come on.
He said, LOL, you can tell me. Fuck, okay, I want to be totally honest before everything. I lied on there. I'm 16.
Wait.
Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird, please.
Wait, I'm calling the cops right now.
You said,
I'm calling the cops.
You said, oh.
That's not me.
Look, why are you shaking?
I'm a cop. That's 1286.
Why is he shaking? He's being falsely accused of something. That's just, it'd be funny that it turns out that this entire time it was real, but he's been falsely accused of something. He's trying to just be a genuine person, and then he gets cameras put in his face. He's getting called a predator and just like, oh, why were you talking to this minor? He's like, wait a minute. I was never once told the age.
That's not my account.
No, hey, buddy, you pulled up.
That's all your account?
You just thought we didn't have to on Snapchat, buddy.
Guess what? No. Wait,
we read the right evidence.
Guess what?
Hello.
Guess what?
Can you guys come to my location?
Yeah.
Can you guys come to my location right now?
Don't look at me in my eye. I'll you up, bro.
I'm not trying to fight. Listen.
Now, it should be noted that this wouldn't be the first time they've threatened violence on these guys, had randoms run in and actually do it, or they just mysteriously got knocked down off screen. But absolutely nobody is gonna defend a predator, so this sort of thing seems to be a staple of his streams.
What do you mean? So she got the guys? Stop.
Okay.
What do you mean by wrong text messages?
Okay,
just explain.
Okay, look.
Well, yeah, let me hear your side of the story. Everybody gets to speak.
Okay, yeah.
Go ahead.
So, okay.
But Gabe, I asked you, bro. Please.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm gonna just show you everything one by one. Okay.
But you are Indian, so you are smart. So you probably cheated the system.
No, but for Indian.
Bro, again in the middle of.
I'm not gonna lie. That was funny. He's Indian, so he cheated the system. No, he's smart. He's an Indian. That's enough. He doesn't need to cheat the system. He's smart. He doesn't need to cheat the system. Being smart is enough. But it's the fact that he's like, oh, you're Indian. Oh my gosh. That's funny. That's funny. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to like stereotype kind of jokes, I don't know why I've always found them funny. Because for me, they've never made sense. Well, they make sense because they're a stereotype for a reason. Even though the people you know don't normally meet those requirements, but it's still funny to joke with friends about that kind of stuff. But yeah, this is ridiculous. He just made it like a racial situation instead of being like, dude, why are you trying to make a clip out of the whole thing?
We stay talking, bro. I asked you guys. Holy just perfectly, like I was getting a perfect farm clip, and then somebody had to.
So he was making a clip. He was making a clip. So what is this about? Catching predators, or is this about getting clips? What is it? What is it? It's just like just be honest. Just be honest. And if you just want to catch clips, just be an annoying IRL streamer like you used to be. It's that simple. Just go back to being Johnny Somali once again. But then again, he's spending 6 months in Korean prison.
Okay, hello. How are you? Okay, let's go.
Proving this isn't about protecting kids
Oh,
or
thank you,
providing
Decoy.
vigilante justice. This is about clout and forming clips so he can achieve virality.
Explain it to the cops.
Yes, yes. Where's the cops?
Right here, the suspect. Here we go. The mustache is crazy. Hello. What's up?
So what it looks like right now is as they were trying to find a PDF, they were talking to multiple guys at the same time. But at some point, mixed up on who was told what, brought this guy out who still thought he was talking to an adult. And if they broadcast this entire thing on live stream to allegedly tens of thousands of people, Vitali now has a huge defamation lawsuit on his hands, which he immediately acknowledges.
What happened recently? I think we should take a break, go to Miami, do some regular IRLs, and chill for a bit. I think that's not chill for a bit, like take days off, but chill for a bit. What I mean is do other streams than just catching predators. So if you guys are asking if I'm cooked, I'm very cooked, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you've ruined somebody's life. Like, again, no amount of money that he receives from the lawsuit will ever repair the damage that has been done. Because I'm pretty sure in this video, the face was blurred out. I'm pretty sure there are thousands upon thousands of videos out there now that don't have the face blurred. Like, I prefer watching the creators who like do respect to the people like in the sensitive material and blur it out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure his face is out there everywhere. The poor kid's face is out there everywhere, being known as a predator. Because some people will always just take the first instinct and run with it and not caring about the actual real facts of the situation. Yeah, it's life-ending. It's life-ending type of thing.
We're wrongfully identified and accused.
I was thinking of making a meme to tease foreigner who feels superior. What are you talking about? We are superior. We absolutely are. Oh my gosh. Nah. I think the only thing that the US is probably the #1 in is its military. Like the leave no man behind, that kind of dynamic. I think that's it. Intellectually, not so much. And just like other than that, like not so much. But our military is like the greatest in the world, which is why we're probably a nuisance to the world. But Vitali seems predator. Again, it is normally those who call things out normally are the things. Those who constantly accuse people of things normally have the tendencies themselves and just want to deflect. They want to deflect. So that happens a lot. they constantly defect. You constantly see it in politicians where they're constantly deflect things when they're actually doing it themselves, like embezzlement and all that kinds of nonsense. Yeah, people had already reacted to the video and they don't have the face blurred. Yeah, yeah. So the face, the kid's face is everywhere. I'm just assuming he's a kid because I'm an old man, so of course he's a kid. But yeah, it's just, again, a lot of people accuse people of things when they are guilty themselves.
As a child predator, we were completely wrong, and we made a terrible mistake. And our team and I messed up. We're deeply sorry to our...
As even Kick,
I was about to say he better lose his platform, because there's no way Kick can allow something like that, or any platform should.
This channel, and everybody knows apology videos typically get a fraction of the views of the viral original, and for him to openly admit, yes, we were wrong, makes his defamation case basically a slam dunk, as his victim made a long post saying how he was featured on Vitali's latest episode, wrongfully portrayed as someone trying to engage inappropriately. Even the local PD on the scene has acknowledged his innocence, but the impact of Vitali's false statement has been significant, causing damage to him both personally and professionally, with potentially a $1 million lawsuit, as allegedly he's already retained one of the best defamation lawyers in the country, with rumors it's Johnny Depp's Amber Heard attorney, with other claims saying they're also suing the livestream platform Kick. And that's where this really gets interesting. Filing a $1 million lawsuit means nothing if the defendant is fresh out of prison, broke and unemployed. I know Kick pays a lot, but I can't check his live stream stats as his channel has been banned, so maybe he's rich, maybe he's not. But that doesn't matter when the lawyer will target where the real money's at, the live stream platform supported by gambling money. As another live streamer has come forward saying Vitali's stream has caused him to be targeted too.
I didn't even want to go take you there. I just want to talk to you in the car first.
I'm assuming your name is Asian Andy?
Watch, look, let's read it out.
It's almost like a pattern the platform conveniently looked away from, all in the name of being the edgier community, and now they're looking down the barrel of a high-powered attorney, putting together a case that they paid somebody to make these claims. And with the other high-risk incidents just today, Clav passing out on stream with a possible OD, Johnny Somali finally getting prison over his Kick streams, lawyers were probably falling over each other to represent any alleged Kick victims. As Asmon Goldstream makes a great point.
These guys are like SJWs. They want money, but they act like they care about morals and ethics. You know what's really funny? You're totally right. You're absolutely right. These people are just like SJWs. They are just like social justice warriors. They're just like virtue signalers, etc. They act like they care about these little girls. They act like they care about doing these things. But what they're really after is content. What they're really after is clout. And no, you're absolutely right. It is the exact same.
As catching these idiot PDFs is a great cause, but plenty of times police complain that they don't put together prosecutable cases, as if they make simple mistakes like mixing up the Snapchats. I'd imagine they don't know the other intricacies of admissible evidence. But if they—
Well, a lot of the times, it's not about catching a predator. It's about just trying to get what am I mean? The majority of the time, it's about just trying to get the clips. So how it's supposed to operate is the girl needs to message, let them know that they are underage. And if the man consistently starts to be like, oh, you know what, we can still meet up, we can still do this, that is when it's the cops can actually utilize it. However, if the girl's like, well, I'm 16 years old, can we meet tomorrow? That's not, you can't really use that, because it's still the one who's supposed to be the minor is initiating it when it's not. It's not. It has to be the other person who's constantly being the predator and pursuing, not the rabbit from Monty Python. It's like these predators are the rabbit from Monty Python. They're trying to be the innocent one, and then they go out and bite someone in the neck and rip out their throat. If you've seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But that's what they're trying. That's what they're becoming. And that's the thing. It's just like they're not the rabbit, or It is that rabbit. Great movie. Great movie. If you haven't seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, you have to see it. You have to see it. Great film. Great film. But at the same time, it's just like, that's what it is. That's what it is. They are themselves the predator. They are the ones pursuing this stuff. They're not being the innocent bystander being pursued. No, they are the ones pursuing. And that is the difference. And that's a lot of the times when they give these files over to the cops can't do anything because, oh, it was the alleged little girl that was pushing for everything. Sure, it's still bad, but at the same time, the predator wasn't predatoring. They were literally the one on the background getting everything pushed towards them.
They actually cared about catching these guys, and I mean this sincerely, they should apply to their local law enforcement agencies, as almost all of them.
So true. Saw an e-girl on Twitch or Kick streamer bragging about she's going on a date with a high schooler. She herself is like 30 plus from the looks of it. Nothing happened to her channel. No backlash, no outrage. Yeah, it's a double standard. This kind of thing happens and destroys men. Exclusively men. Maybe if there was an ugly woman, again, a beauty has a factor in this, especially like attractive women have life easy. Have life easy. It's unattractive women that have it more like a general guy where life is difficult. Life is difficult. But yeah, that's just the thing. That's just the thing. It's just like it's completely different. There's a double standard there. I think maybe an ugly woman, maybe they would get butchered, but if they're moderately attractive, then no one's gonna care. Nobody's gonna care.
Or desperately understaffed, and most of you would be actually sickened to see how low their expectations have sunk to. But if justice isn't their actual passion and it's just internet clout, sad to say, a lawsuit where you lose everything was a long time coming, especially to somebody that just got out of prison over disrespecting the law. As Vitali's recent controversy was him in the Philippines, stealing some security guard's cap, live streaming himself messing up a restaurant, amongst other things, as he was eventually detained, where it didn't look like he was taking it seriously until the sentencing started to get real, and they actually imprisoned him for just over 9 months.
There's people there that overstay their visas for like 30 days, but they've been in detention for 10 years. The more I spent there, it was crazy. First 3 months, bro, I was in isolation.
Solitary.
A cage, room, 35 degrees Celsius, no ventilation, rats, cockroaches, and just sweating. It's all day, just shower after shower, buckets. That's all, bro.
You'd think he would have learned his lesson, but internet clout is strangely addictive to these idiots. It's such a similar sequence to Kick's.
Well, and it's the thing where once you've done something, so like Johnny Somali, after he's finally done his time and he comes out, he'll probably start up again, and then he'll get a following very quickly because a lot of people like seeing train wrecks because they aren't the ones who are being they aren't the victims of the crazy person's antics. No, they're the ones enjoying. They're the ones rubbernecking, seeing the accident on the side of the road. They weren't the ones hit by the car. They're just the ones slowing down and seeing the car crash. And people like doing that. There's a reason why people like reality TV, even though the majority of it is all staged. Wrestling's not real. I'm gonna suffer for that tonight. But the wrestling's not real. But people enjoy it because of like it's like watching a car crash. You watch it for all the, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a soap opera. It's literally a soap opera at that point. But yeah, it's like rather ridiculous, but no matter what, they will have a following. It's not until they completely get removed from every single platform do they finally realize, I need to work a job. Because streaming, like what I'm doing, this is not a job. For me, this is fun. I enjoy doing this. I do. And if I could do this as a career, I'd be very happy. But for me, it's primarily a hobby. And that's the thing, you have to always see it as a hobby. I work a full-time job because I need to have a full-time job. But that's the thing. It's like people need to, sometimes people shouldn't be in the camera if they can't control themselves in front of a camera. There are too many people. There are those who are themselves. There are very few that are themselves. Then there are wrestling is real. Yes, of course it is. Of course it is. I definitely agree with you. There are those who now my head completely went off. There are those who are completely real and authentic with who they are. And it's very few people. Then there are those who will pretend to be something they're not. There are those who will completely pretend to be something they're not in order to be as appeasable to the majority of people, like the Ludwigs and the I'm trying to think of more down that route, because like XQC is probably genuinely himself, Asmongold is genuinely himself, Tectone is probably genuinely himself to a fault. And then you have those that are completely fake, like the Ludwigs, the Sonpikers, the Pokemanes, the Valkyries, you know, that whole, they or just like the Saikuno who was found in that kind of situation. They're all completely fake, just trying to get the majority of the audience they can accept. And then you have those that realize that rage kind of content goes far. Rage kind of goes far. The rage kind of content, that's the word I was looking for. That goes far. The Vitalis, the Johnny Somalis, the Nina Lins, all those who do over the top ridiculous stuff just to go somewhere. That kind of stuff is ridiculous.
Other Nuisance streamer, Johnny Somali, causing nonsense in Japan, getting arrested, facing years, but gets let out early, only to almost immediately take his Nuisance streams to another country before finally getting yet another harsh punishment. I'll probably do a final follow-up / farewell video regarding the Johnny situation, since me and him have history. But as far as Vitali, I genuinely believe his career is finished. As if this defamation case against Kick is successful, I doubt any platform would run the risk of hosting him next. So if you appreciate my insight.
I like Decoy Voice. I like Decoy Voice. It's very, very point. And the sad thing is like when it comes to like influencers and content creators, and a lot of people are very genuinely themselves. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I can't watch like fake streamers. I really can't. Or people who pretend to be something they're not. I just can't. There's something about them that just feels off to me. Like I grew up with like a law enforcement parent. I grew up like always having a feeling for who was not genuine, and I could always tell. Like my brother, he found someone who was scamming a teacher at the school. Me and my brothers all kind of had the same dynamic, but he went to like a seminar at the school, at the private school. The teacher was basically giving a ton of money to this person. And my brother literally got home, told my brother the person's name, what the person was saying, what he was doing. My mother used her connections, found out exactly who the person was. He had been scamming thousands of dollars from this teacher because this teacher thought he was going to get millions of dollars back. And then the teacher had to leave the job and go trucking because the job wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to afford. So it was one of those situations like, oh my gosh, what the heck? But yeah. I think when it comes to this kind of stuff, it's sad. With those IRL streamers, those nuisance streamers, the Jack Dohertys, the Johnny Somalis, the Vitalis, eventually all of them will end up, the Nina Lens, all of them will end up, there will always be more because it seems like a quick buck. Just like those who create hate videos on India, it's a quick buck. It's very quick and easy to make money that way. But the thing is, it's about longevity. In the end, a lot of people, they don't think about the longevity of it because a lot of people have such short attention spans that they can't even look that far. But lookism also true for handsome guys. Handsome guys, when a hot guy tries flirting with a stranger, the girls see it as like, oh my gosh, I'm attractive. But if an ugly guy flirts with the same girl, they're like, oh my gosh, how dare you? This is assault. Yeah, you're right about that. But yeah, there is that. There is that.
You guys see the video? So bad.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait on that.